Hey guys, hi. So hello guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm wishing you a very good evening. And guys, I'm honored, to present you, my today's topic, my today's new topic about, raising and cognizance and awareness, about all the, hereditary structures and the computation platforms of the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and all the castles. So guys, my point of addressing, today, this big topic is that guys, as we know, as we have multiple heritage structures of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, in our country, and even about Sri Maharana Pratapji, So guys, by the way, a grand welcome, and a grand welcome and a good evening to all the viewers, who are listening and who are listening it live now. Guys, the thing is that getting back to the point, it's like you can't address you guys is that all the forts and all the places of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, such as the Raigad fort, such as the Rajgarh, such as Pratapgarh, the Tora, the Lohagarh, the Vishalgarh, the Shivneri, the Pratapgarh, the Purandar, the Vishalgarh, the Sindhudurga, the Vijayadurga, the Prachandagarh, and many more forts, guys. The thing is, guys, when you, actually, happy to go on those forts, guys. The thing is that, you do not necessarily, have to, take, you don't necessarily, get the facilities, such as a great resort, great history facilitation center, such that the guides will come there and they will explain to you and they will offer an elucidated exposition about Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's history to you. So guys, the thing is that for example, when you take a bus, you take a bus or a train or whatever it is, even if it's a personal vehicle, if you're traveling from Aglomerish, Mumbai to to the Sahyadri Western Ghats, or even to Sunna or something, The thing is, guys, you after reaching that particular point, in the vicinity of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's fort, wherever the base village is, you don't necessarily, get those facilities, such as an excellent place to park, or and great resort to live, or and what they call souvenir center, which is actually distributing the souvenirs of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, or any art shop or something, or even you don't actually get any, what we call, you don't necessarily get any group of historians or archaeologists or any historical guides, who will offer an accompaniment, to you, and who will really, explicate all the places in that fort, such as the lakes of that fort, such as the temples of Sri Bhavani Devi, temples of Sri Shivaji Devi, all the bastions of that fort, all the walls of that fort, all the what we call support structures, which were built 400 years ago in the 16th and 17th century, when Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was the emperor of Maratha India. You don't necessarily get those all sort of facilities, guys. So therefore the thing is that, guys, you always might be thinking that, whenever you go to forts of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, you do not necessarily like the tour, and even if you are a great history enthusiast, like I am, or if you are really interested in archaeology or history, or what we call, if you're really patriotic or something, even then, guys, you will not necessarily, enjoy a trip, only for the matter that, guys, you might feel extremely spiritual and devotional, or and sense of great patriotic nationalism, when you go to that place. And guys, the thing is that, because of the absence of all these things, absence of all those facilities and all, the tourists, who are going to the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj's fort, actually, at multiple occasions, do not rate them properly or something, or opt for littering of garbage, or what we call writing some sort of graffitis, or creation of some sort of graffitis on the walls of the fort, or on the bastions of Shivaji Maharaj, and all sort of things. So guys, one of the elementary assertions or addresses, which I need to put forth and which I need to hypothesize here in front of you guys, in front of you viewers, is that, guys, please, do not offer littering of that garbage, and throwing or discarding or disposition of the things in the palace of Sri Shivaji Maharaj, or in the forts, or in the areas in the vicinity and all, because it's a property which is dedicated to our Sri Shivaji Maharaj, guys. It should be protected, guys, and it should, with the utmost integrity, it should be preserved. And guys, everyone should solemnly state that that hereby I should abide by all the regulations, and I will successfully execute my responsibility, being an Indian and being a citizen of this country, and being a great patriot of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, or Maratha, or Shri Shri. And therefore, guys, this particular oath is actually not taken by any tourist. And I don't mean to say that this particular oath should be taken by any tourist. But guys, what I mean to say is, guys, those all forts and all, are really, getting cataclysmic in their situation, because of the growth or the increase in the marshland, in the vicinity of those forts, or increase in the garbage soils and swamps, all those things, because there is constantly, there is litter garbage, thrown inside the fort, or such as liquor bottles, such as even bottles of the aerated drinks, even wrappers of the wafers, even biscuits, or even chocolates, or even some sort of things which are straight away discarded, or even plastic bottles and plastic dishes, all those things are thrown or littered. That guys, that really spoils the courtesy, or that spoils the heritage structure, and even of spawn, creating a dent on our mother India and our father Sri Shivaji. Therefore, guys, my address here is that all the tourists and and the visitors who are visiting to Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj forts, or to all the historical places of Jhansi Pirani, or any historical place, like anything, it might be Shivleni Fort, it might be Raigad Fort, it might be Rajgarh, it might be Lal Mahal of Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, it might be Shri Baba Saheb Purandareji's Chhatrapati Baba Saheb Purandareji's that Shiva Srushti, it might be even Shaniwar Vada, it might be any fort of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, it might be the hill fort, it might be the water castle, the water fort, like the Sadhguru, Vishnuavatari, guys. Everyone should, to take most care of this particular thing, that, no garbage, or, no all waste products should be discarded and disposed into the areas of the fort, or, in the inner courtyard of the fort. And guys, the graffiti, the creation of the graffiti on the walls, guys, of the walls of the fort is exponentially increasing nowadays, and, the wishes, opted for an downfall and decline, or what we call a deterioration or diminution of the tourism sector in India. So therefore, guys, nowadays, a lot of the degree of the magnitude of tourists, visiting those forts of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and Chhatrapati Maurya or Maharaj have decreased. So therefore, guys, my core of address is that, guys, we should not, litter all those things and all, on the forts and all. Therefore, the thing is that, guys, you should preserve it, and with the utmost sense of nationalistic integrity and patriotic nationalism, and with a sense of, with a sense of, spiritualistic devotion, to the core and to the Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Basically, I even consider him to be a god, and as he was the great incarnation of the Lord Vishnu. So therefore, guys, with most integrity, all those things should be preserved. And therefore, guys, one of the cardinal addressing today in this video is that, guys, those places, should be really protected, and their heritage and their legacy, should be carried on, should be carried away, carried forward. And therefore, guys, what I need to say is that, guys, please do protect those places. And yeah, one more thing is, guys, which I wanted to say or address here is that, guys, you do not necessarily, find the presence of great pioneering vehicles and all, just to go to the sports and all. Therefore, guys, I'm already, working into some plans and all, such as to offer the institutionalization of, extremely luxurious and convenient and comfortable buses and, automobiles, from my own art fees. But guys, the thing is that, I mean, to the viewers and the public, which is watching this, I mean, should also, take into consideration all these things, such that the vehicles and all the facilities, which are not provided there, or all the amenities, which are severely lacking, at those heritage structures, and the degree of cleanliness, which is extremely deteriorated, or which was not at all maintained. First of all, I mean, I shouldn't be that blatant or that blunt, just to address this thing. But guys, my address on this, guys, all those facilities, like in bus stop, like in, history promulgation center, or an, what we call an India, an archaeological board for Shivajiraje Maharaj, or even and what we call a rehabilitation center, to offer the rehabilitation and the reconstruction of the reconstruction of all the broken structures on the Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj fort, should be institutionalized. And therefore, guys, I really call upon the like-minded people. I wish to, I don't wish to seek help. I wish to seek justice. To our mother India, to our country, to our nation of India, and to our Shree Shivaji Maharaj. And guys, as you can see, all those structures, which were once, built by Shree Shivaji Maharaj, but its own contemporaneous, with its own artifice, which are so beautiful, or which used to be more beautiful by an exponent than nowadays, are in its ruins, guys. They are devastated, they are abandoned, they are ruined, they are deracinated, they are obliterated, or they are utterly destroyed at all. So therefore, guys, this particular characteristic condition of those sports, should be really, taken into consideration, and should be really, opted for rehabilitation and betterment and improvisation. So guys, what we call improvisation, or the tremendous betterment, which should be done, which should be facilitated, for this forts and heritage structures, or the national register of national heritage structures, such as many things, such as the Ram Setu, such as the Ram Mandir, such as all the temples, and such as the forts of Sri Shivaji Maharaj, the forts of Sri Jhansi Ki Rani, forts of Maratha, the palace of Sri Maurya in Kumrahar district, and the city of Patna, and all, should be really preserved with an utmost sense of nationalistic integrity, and with an utmost sense of, the cautious mindset, In that manner, guys, we can help our country, and we can help our the spirit of our Sri Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, the Lord.St.Shri Shivaji Maharaj, as I call it, because he was really the Lord. As I said, he was the incarnation of Lord Vishnu, the spirit and the spiritual essence, incorporated essence of Shivaji Maharaj, will really be happy. And that can, truly, help for great nationalistic, for the institutionalization of a great nationalistic spirit for the betterment and development of our nation. So guys, that was the thing, which I need to conclude. And guys, what I mean to say is that, this particular thing, about those sports and all that, should really, be taken into consideration, and, the cleanliness, should be granted. So guys, with which I have come to the conclusion of this video. So guys, all the best, and really thanks for watching these videos. And if you like this particular video, please do hit the subscribe button and like it, and share it, amongst your friends, your families, your relatives, and all. And please turn on the notifications button, and please, together, we can create a great India, in which, we can protect all our monuments, national monuments, and national heritage structures of Sri Shivaji Maharaj, and to facilitate that sense of great nationalism, and a great sense of justice, for Sri Shivaji Maharaj, and for great India. So with that, I've come to the conclusion of this video. So guys, please take into consideration all those things. And if you like, please like this video, and please do watch it from beginning, to the end, guys. Thanks a lot, and see you at Om Sri Shivaji Maharaj, and Om Sri Krishi. And the great salvation is Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, and Vande Mataram, and Om Sri Shivaji Maharaj, and Om Arun Shri. See you guys, bye bye.